Hey guys, I'm finally gonna get around to doing my question and answers video, which I said I would do like a week ago, and it never happened, so here we go. Awesomes53 asked, did something convince me to do Son of a Glitch, or was it inspired by other people's videos? Well, the truth is, it's a little bit from column A, a little bit from column B. I came up with Son of a Glitch at a time when Chris had just left the show, so I needed something different because I was a bit worried about doing just playthroughs by myself. It was a weird time. And so I thought I need something new and original, and I decided glitches was a good way to go because they're interesting, people want to know how to do them, and sometimes, but sometimes, they can be quite beneficial. And so yeah, it was kind of inspired by other people's videos too, because sometimes you have to look for these glitches, you have to go looking for them. And so yeah, it's a little bit from column A, a little bit from column B. Suki459 asks, who's my favorite Irish person? I actually have two favorite Irish people, have you know. One is a girl I work with called Shona, who is very lovely and she makes me laugh. We have a lot of good conversations about games. And the second one is James of Games Plus James, who you might have seen me cameo with in a couple of videos on his channel. You should go check him out. Here's one of those little linky links. And yeah, he's those two people, favorite Irish people. What a random question. Gabe Zazbo, sorry if that's not how you pronounce it, but he asks, what do I think of the possibility of Shenmue 3 and will it ever get made? That's a very big question. See, the problem with Shenmue 3 is you're talking about a sequel to a game that was 2 generations ago, so there's already a problem with how the game is going to look, because you're going to have one that's, they're not going to retroactively, like, they're not going to go back and make a game look bad just for the sake of it all tying in, so obviously there's going to be like this massive graphical leap, so that's not going to make sense. Secondly, Sega don't own the license anymore, so that's another problem. I don't know, they've teased a lot with like that little image, this one, which has like the Shenmue 3, it says Shen 3 I think, and that's like a little tease from Sega to say, hey, we might be doing it. Do you know what I think is more likely? Shenmue HD. I think that's a more likely thing. Sega have just recently renewed a copyright of some kind. It's not sure what it's going to be. It's speculated it might be a Shenmue 3 or it might just be an HD remake. The possibility of it happening, I don't know. Because even if they make it, it's 15 years worth of hype. It's never going to live up to it. It's just never going to live up to being a fantastic game. So in a way, it sucks, but I almost hope they don't make it. I know that's quite a controversial thing to say, but I almost hope they don't make it. But then there's a small part of me who's trapped in a cave and just wants to know what happens next. Mr. Z Merks asked me, what's my favorite game of all time? Now, it could have been a number of games. It could have been maybe a Sonic or a Zelda of some kind, but the truth be told, in the recent years, especially last year, a game came along that made me feel, it made me get excited, it had animals, didn't have animals, there were no animals in this game, I don't know why I said that, it had zombies, it was fun, and that game is The Last of Us, and that's no surprise to anybody who knows me because I absolutely freaking love this game, and yeah, that's my favorite game of all time is The Last of Us. Jake Newham asks, how did I come up with my username for YouTube? That's quite a long story in a sense. A+Start actually began as a short sprite animated cartoon thing I was working on maybe 2 years ago. And that kind of got shelved. I never, finished it. And when I was coming up with an idea for a YouTube channel, I was like, oh, that A+Start thing was pretty cool, let's use that. But the reason that that short and the channel is called A+Start is because of the classic Sonic the Hedgehog 1 cheat, up, down, left, right, A and start. There you go, there's the mystery solved. My old co-host and good friend Chris Bryant, who you guys might remember from the very start of the channel, asks, what kind of videos do I enjoy making and what kind of videos would I like to make, or something of that sort. The question, well, I love making the Son of a Glitch videos. They are at times frustrating to make. They're not the easiest videos to make. It's very hard to pull off these glitches, but I do enjoy it. I enjoy making short cartoons. I've loved working on the Shenmue short, which I cannot wait to bring to you guys. So that's another kind of video that I enjoy making. I don't know if there's anything I'm not making that I really want to make right now. I don't know. I always just want to make things that entertain and they're funny, and that's That's a tough question. I don't know. I like making videos, just any videos. You know what, one thing I do want to do more of is collaborate with other people. I've done, like I mentioned with James from James Plus Games, those were fun videos to make. I want to do maybe more of those kind of things. It's just time, it's just having time to make videos, but I enjoy making all videos, so yeah, thank you Chris, I'll see you soon probably. And lastly, A+Start asked me what game made me the most frustrated, and I think maybe you guys could all maybe figure it out. It was probably Sonic 06 from recent playthroughs. That game was a bitch to record because some of those stages I just died and died and died and died, and I would just be like, this is so frustrating, I don't want you guys to see this. It's embarrassing, I don't want you to watch it. So some of those episodes were kind of had to be redone. So it was frustrating to play, it was frustrating to make, but the results kind of spoke for themselves, I guess. I don't know, but that's probably one of my most frustrating games. And on a side note to that question, I would say pretty much every game I try to do son of a glitch for is frustrating. It becomes a frustrating game. A great example would probably be Paper Mario with a blue house skip. 30 hours to do a glitch. That's frustrating, so yeah, anything that eventually becomes a glitch video is probably the most annoying or frustrating game to play. And that's pretty much it. That's all the questions I got, or the best ones I had. And I just want to say, guys, thank you for your continued support for the channel. We are halfway through 6,000 subscribers nearly, and I just can't thank you guys enough. We are getting to my goal of 10,000 this year. We may even shoot past it, I don't know. Other projects are in the works, other videos are coming this week. I'm gonna try my damned hardest to make this week a really good one, but obviously with you guys knowing about my current situation and baby times, it's just becoming impossible to actually get around and make stuff, so it's frustrating, but I will actually do some stuff, I promise, don't hate me. Anyway, thank you very much guys, thanks for watching, please subscribe, share these videos out like you have been doing, it's been amazing, and I will see you in the next video. See you later, bye!